Hello guys, thanks for joining me. Well, it's the end of another collecting year and I have just received my very last eBay order of the year. It's Christmas Eve tonight, so I'm just going to open this package just now. It just came in the post. I've just tore off my address here, but as I say, it just came in. It's a item that I last saw about 45 years ago. So it's a comic book actually. And it's one of the comic books that I remember from my childhood, and one that I've been looking for quite some time now, and I finally found a copy. Took me a long time to find it. I didn't know the title of the comic for one thing, but in the end I did pick up a copy. This one here actually is a order from the UK. I was going to order the comic from the United States, but I found a cheap copy here in the United Kingdom. The cover of the comic book will be slightly defaced, but it was cheaper than buying it from the States and getting the international postage. So that's going to be really exciting. As I say, I haven't seen this comic in a very, very long time. And there you have it. Check it out. That's in that plastic bag. So it's a 1975 issue of Twilight Zone. It's one of the comics that I remember from my childhood. The first story here of a spaceman coming back to the planet Earth after hundreds of years in space. And it was one of the stories that I really enjoyed as a kid. So as I say, this is the Twilight Zone. And as you can see, this one here actually sold in the UK. I'm quite surprised that they actually sold American comics here back in the 1970s. I got mine, I was living in Germany at the time, and as I say, this would have been the mid-1970s. It looks like it would have cost 15 pence. It looks like. Back at the time, it cost 25 cents back in the States. And I just love that cover. Funny, I remember the cover for all these years, but the background is yellow. I always kind of remembered it as being green, and it had that amazing pistol on the front cover here. Kind of sad when I finished the comic. After a while I got rid of it, but I cut out the shape of the pistol and I glued it to a piece of cardboard, I remember. Wish I had kept my original copy, but as I say, I haven't seen this particular comic book in many years, nearly 50 years, I guess. So I'm very keen to see the inside of it. I can just about remember the story. I'm not going to go through the entire story, but as I say, I don't even remember the tales, to be quite honest. I just remember this particular story here had some skeletons in it, and when you're a kid you always like skeletons. You won't get it from the video, but there's a really nice kind of comic book odor coming from this particular item here. So you see the spaceman here is coming back from his trip. Lonely years across the galaxy. Since I've been to Earth, 10 years. I've seen 10 years pass, but 5 centuries down there. So he's been away for a long time. I'm going to really enjoy reading the story. Gosh, I can remember some of it. I remember that zip, that panel. Kind of cool here. So he comes back and they're kind of saying that he has the plague. The story is called The Plague. But I don't think he had the plague. It's funny how the memories just come back again after all these years. I'm really going to enjoy reading the story here. God, I remember that panel here with the soldiers in the green and the red here. It's funny how you kind of forget a lot of things, but you kind of remember certain panels and the like. So he runs into a cave. That's right. He ends up finding out about the war. That's right. Oh my God! Here's the skeletons there. They kind of freaked me out when I was a kid. So the pistol's the plague. Okay, I get it now. So it leaves the pistol and goes out and has a happy life afterwards. I'm going to really enjoy reading this story here. I don't remember the other one here, the stand-in. So, as I say, it's Christmas Eve today, so it's kind of a early Christmas present for me, I guess. A Christmas present to myself. I remember these free gifts here for the whole family, these ads here. So anyhow, I don't remember the story here. I remember the ads though. I mean, all the comics back in the day had these ads here, X-ray specs and the like. I don't remember the story at all. And of course, yeah, the 100 soldiers, 100 toy soldiers for $1.50. These are really thin plastic. They were really a big rip-off. I remember these posters being sold a lot at the time. So anyhow, that's it. That's my copy of the Twilight Zone, published by Gold Key. I really enjoyed comics as a kid. I was more a sci-fi and fan. I didn't really read a lot of war comics or even superheroes. I did enjoy the DC comics. I enjoyed, I think, Superman and Batman were my favorites. I wasn't really too keen on any of the other superheroes, but this really does take me back here. Anyhow, I'll leave it at that. That's just a quick video of my last purchase for 2024. And I'm really going to enjoy it. So Rod Serling, he did a TV show back in the 1960s, which I didn't see at the time. I did see the TV show repeats in the late 70s and the early 80s. But I really remember the cover here. So anyhow, I'll leave it at that. As always, thanks for watching and bye for now.